Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today I just wanted to show these. This is kind of going to be hobby talk this week. I wanted to talk about Metazoo. Um, this is a new set of cards that have been coming out. Um, at first, I had no interest in it. I really don't care about these types of games except for like Pokemon and some other ones that I like to play. And then I watched some videos and discovered that these are actually, it's similar to Pokemon kind of, except the characters in the game are like cryptid. It's Cryptid Nation. So like this is the Mothman. I can't remember the name of this bird here. There's Babe the Blue Ox and another creature here. I think it's Hodog or something like that. Anyway, instead of the Pokemon characters, they have these fabled, legendary type creatures as their holo cards. Now, I was gonna buy like a sample holo and a reverse holo so you can see what they look like, but man, the behavior of resellers of this stuff has got me so just turned off to the whole concept of it. I'm just not interested anymore. But I did want to show them on the channel, and I wanted to get a set of the pack arts. I'll just put them in my pack collection just because at one time I was pretty interested in the concept of this. And these are all first edition, by the way. They're not Kickstarter or anything. They're the first edition packs. Yeah, when this product, it just came out fairly recently, the first edition boxes, and it's kind of frustrating because this is a product that I think had a chance, but so many like hype people and scalpers, they can own this product. I mean, they're controlling it. You have some well-known, big-name collectors that are masters at hyping and manipulating markets, and it's like that's all the only people that have these in hand pretty much are people that are just following the hypers and stuff. So, and the market manipulators. And an example of this, there's really despicable people selling this stuff. Not all of them. Like the person that sold me these, very cool. These are at a very fair price. I'm sure they're not searched or anything like that. Shout out to that seller. I mean, I don't want to name their name, but they were a good seller. I did try to buy a first edition box, which I paid well over the release price, and yet, so I paid right away. I just wanted to have a first edition box to either just open on the channel or just to have in my card collection and just keep it sealed. But what happened was, I paid right away. The seller gave me a tracking number, so they got the package all ready to ship and all that, and then sat on it instead of shipping it to me. They sat on it for days, and starting to get really irritated with that. But they were doing that for a reason. Is because these packs had gotten overhyped, and people were paying crazy prices for the first edition boxes. And my seller that I was buying a box from sat on them, watching them go up, and then out of the blue, after the prices had gone up, canceled my order. I got refunded, of course, but at that time, the boxes that were selling for far more than what I had paid, and so now I'm out on it because I'm not going to pay the ridiculous prices these are going for now for the boxes. And the seller, I tried to contact the seller saying, hey, what's going on? Why did you cancel my order? They ignored me. The little email I got from eBay says that the seller said their stuff was out of stock, blah, blah, blah. I go and look at their store, and they just simply relisted my order and were now charging triple the price. So he canceled it, screwed me out of get a chance to get any of this first edition at a decent price, relisted it, and would not wasn't even man enough to talk to me about it. Just canceled my order to try to monopolize on all this money that's being paid out for these boxes. It's really ridiculous money. So I told him, hey, that's not cool. I'm leaving you negative feedback to warn other people that you're just going to cancel their order if the stuff goes up again. And believe it or not, eBay removed my negative feedback. So eBay is very dirty. They will do whatever they can to protect these scummy sellers that do this sort of stuff. And there's no way to warn people with your feedback of this type of seller that will sell you something, and then if it goes up in price, they'll cancel your order and relist it again. And I know that they didn't just happen to get another one because they use the exact same pictures, all that sort of thing. So that's left such a bad taste in my mouth. I am no longer interested in this game. I am going to keep these just, as a reminder probably to never buy something that just comes out that has any type of these types of hype manipulators behind it. And you know what? At someday when the unlimited version comes out and they're sitting there for half price, and are just sitting there just on the shelf gathering dust, that's when I'll go buy a box and open it on the channel. But there's no way I'm going to pay 1 cent over suggested price for this stuff anymore. And you can thank scummy eBay sellers and stuff like that. So sorry, this episode of Hobby Talk has turned into a Metazoo rant. But guys, just be very careful buying stuff out there. There are some disgusting practices on stuff like eBay when stuff is hot that they will do that to you. You pay your money in earnest with the intent of buying the product, and then if the product goes up in price, they'll just cancel your order and relist it for 3 times as much, which eBay lets these guys get away with it, and it's very irritating. But I mean, that's the name of the game nowadays. So I don't wish any ill will upon the actual makers of Metazoo, but I really hope it doesn't do good because I'm so annoyed with this situation that's happened. And if any of you guys are honest sellers out there, this is not directed toward you. This is directed toward the scumbags on eBay that will take a hyped up thing, sell it, cancel it, resell it for 3 times as much, leaving you holding an empty bag. Those are the ones I'm really irritated with and that have really ruined this, what could have been maybe a fun thing to collect. But it's going to be just another one of these card games that ends up dying, I think, because of the behavior of the resellers of it. All right, stay tuned for more videos. Man, please comment because we'll have a Friday follow-up and we'll talk about what do you guys think of Metazoo. Do you think it's all just a big old hype scam? Do you think it's a fun game? Do you think, what price do you think is worth paying for like a first edition box or an unlimited box or any of that sort of stuff? Because I would like to buy a box, but it's going to be well after the hype has died down. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, or will have a good weekend. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.